down on your back for a few breaths so we can chill out. If you feel like stretching your arms up, your legs long, feel free to do that. Let's mobilize the back, arms by your side, spread the fingertips, pull the heels up to your bum, bending the knees, move the knees side to side. Sorry, bring the arms into a T shape, I meant to say, so they are not in the way. And windscreen wipers with the knees, loosening your back up nicely. You go as fast as you feel you need to. And be very careful, you could always bring the knees, the top knee towards the elbow, opposite elbow, to take the stretch further, but please be slow and careful with that, maybe with the first few. Think about keeping your shoulder blades flat. One more each way in your own time. And once you're back to center, put your feet flat, point the knees up to the ceiling. Now bring the arms by your side. Think about shoulder bridges. Feet are no wider than your shoulders. Start with the tailbone lifting off first. Inhale. And lift the whole hip, the spine into the air. And exhale, bring it back down onto the mat. A few more times. Feel that you're lifting tailbone first while still pressing the lower back into the mat, and then straightening the spine. And the same motion as you come down, heeling the spine onto the mat one by one from the top. Keep spreading fingertips. Make sure you don't feel any tension in your lower back. And one more time. Chin is off your chest, please. Long neck, shoulders away from the ear. Stay up with the last one. Once you're on the very top, tug the pelvis and hold for a few breaths. You can always stay with that, and that is absolutely fine by me. Glue all 10 toes to the mat and lift the left heel off only. See if it suits your back. Lift your hips slightly higher and tug the pelvis. And again, you can stay with that, or the next stage would be to bring the left shin into a tabletop position, pressing more and more into the right heel. Maybe extend the left foot up to the ceiling, lift the hip higher, tug the pelvis. Again, staying here is absolutely fine. Well, let's see if we can drop the left knee in line with the right knee. With the left knee straight the entire time, inhale as you drop. Exhale, bring the foot back up to the ceiling. Keep the hip high. Do that 4 more times, making sure there is no weight on your neck. You can press the heels of your hands into the mat if it helps. Make sure there is no arching in the lower back. 3 more times. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Twice more. Inhale. Scoop the stomach if you feel anything in the lower back. Exhale, lift. And make this the last one. Inhale, drop. Exhale, lift. Bring the left foot onto the mat. Scoop the stomach again and bring the hips all the way onto the mat. Take the right foot up to the ceiling and give your hamstrings a slight stretch. Gently pull the right leg towards you. And stay with the stretch if you feel like that's enough. Or lift the shoulders. Press the lumbar spine into the mat and extend the left leg out to about 45 degrees. And just pull the right leg closer to you and hold. I'm just holding onto the back of my legs. Back of my right leg, sorry. Bring the left foot onto the mat. Bring the head and shoulders onto the mat and the right foot. Let's do the other side. Hands flat. Neck is long. Scoop the stomach. Lift the hip just once. Stay up. Just double check the alignment. Feet hip distance. Pubic bone is higher than the belly button. Glue the toes onto the mat. Start by lifting the right heel, just to make sure there is no tension on the back. And then lift the shin into tabletop, if it's there. Or stick the right foot up Lift the hip higher. Make sure it's the glutes, hamstrings on the left side that are working. And drop the right knee in line with the left knee for 5. No rush. Lift it back up. Inhale, drop. Keep the hip high. Keep scooping the stomach. Exhale, lift. Feel the weight in the inside edge of your left foot as well. 3 more. 2 more. And I've got 1 more here. Bring the right foot onto the mat. Scoop the pelvis, bring the hips onto the mat. And bring the left knee in. Extend the left knee to stretch the hamstrings. If you're ready, let's lift the shoulders again. Press the lumbar spine in. Neck is in neutral. Extend the right leg out 45 degrees. A bit more pull on the left leg to feel the hamstring stretching. And see if you want to do a few single leg stretches. Inhale, meet the knees. Exhale, pull the right knee. That's my right leg actually, back of the leg. Inhale, swap. Exhale, pull the left. Inhale, swap. Exhale, pull. If that's too much, just stretch the hamstrings and you can always relax back onto the mat. I'm doing another 4. Maybe taking hamstring stretch further. 3, maybe lifting shoulders higher. Make sure you're not straining the front of your neck. And I've got 1 more here. I'm hugging the knees in. I still have the shoulders high. Think about coming onto all fours, roll onto your side, or sit up and roll over the ankles and find yourself in the middle of the mat. Going straight into cat and cow, it will be nice on your stomach muscles. Make sure the heels of the hands are under your shoulders. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round the back. You know what you're doing. And no rush with this one. Still gaining mobility in the spine. Keep spreading fingertips. And if you can, elbows are straight, but you can always bend them if it feels better. Make this the last one. And then come down onto your elbows for a forearm plank. If you want to leave it out for any reasons, feel free. I'm spreading fingertips, the palms are flat. I'm tucking tailbone, lengthening the neck, but drawing shoulders away from these and stepping the legs back one by one. And hold. Create a straight line between the crown of the head and the heels. Keeping feet hip distance. Now you have the option to drop the knees onto the mat and hold the side plank position. If you feel you want to do more, good old dolphin, we all like it. Step the feet a little bit closer to your elbows first to shorten your plank. Push your bum up in the air, look towards your ankles. Inhale into dolphin. And exhale, tuck the pelvis, come forward into short plank position. Inhale, bum up, dolphin. Make sure you feel the shoulders stretching as you look towards your ankles. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under so you feel the stomach muscles switching on, come forward into plank. Give me another 3, please. Inhale, bum up. Exhale, bum down. Twice more. Inhale, dolphin. Feel the shoulders stretching. Exhale, plank. I know we want to rush it, but try and enjoy it because it's lovely. One more time. Inhale, bum up. Exhale, dolphin. Sorry, that's your plank. Hold. I'm stepping the feet back where they came from. Proper plank position. One more breath here. And then drop the knees onto the mat and lie down on your front. Bring the arms out to the side. Just relax onto the mat for a sec. It's nice to extend the arms here. And once you feel better in the triceps, bring your hands back under the shoulders. Give me 3 mini cobras. Press the feet into the mat and lengthen the neck first. Inhale, lift. You might feel your triceps now, but that's okay. Exhale, come down. Couple more. Feel the back muscles working, not your lower back. And exhale, come down. One more time. I'm still staying with mini cobra. Inhale. Exhale, come back and push into child's pose. Take a big inhale as you sit back. And exhale, find your downward dog in your own time. Let's spread all the heels out, spread the fingertips. Start lengthening the hamstrings and the calves. Straight arms. Think about a neutral neck as well, so maybe not your chin. Turn your head side to side a few times to check in. Find a static downward dog and hold. A slight bend in the knees is always good. Focus on straight line between the heels of the hands and the tailbone. Walk the hands to the front of the mat. Feet hip distance once you're there. Inhale, halfway lift. I've got hands on the shins. And exhale, forward and hug the knees in. I'm grabbing the back of the legs. Hang your head. Bend the left knee slightly. Let the hips swing to the left. Bend the right knee slightly. So a bit of swinging in the hips. You might feel a bit more stretch one side, other side as you're doing that. Make this the last one each way. Make sure you're hanging your head, hands on your shins. Walk up, round your back, coming to a standing position. Once you're there, sweep the arms up into standing cobra. Squeeze the glutes. Big inhale. And exhale as the heart center. Sweep the arms around. And all the way up. Inhale. Exhale, forward, forward, straight away. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, right leg back on lean to runner's lunge. Framing the front foot. Right leg lands in the back. Long step. Finding runner's lunge, left leg in the front. Make sure the left knee is in line with the left ankle and shift forward and backward. Keep straightening the right knee to start the stretch in the right hip flexors. Then drop the right knee onto the mat and sweep the arms up into crescent moon. Focus on lengthening up to the ceiling first. Long shoulder, long neck, and then tug the pelvis and give it a slight back bend. Please be careful with that and make sure you feel the front of your right hip. You're not feeling anything in the lower back. Hold it for one more breath if it's there. And straighten up. Interlace the fingers in the back and find a shoulder stretch. Take your time. You might want to keep a slight bend in the elbows to start with, or straighten your elbows. I still have the right toes tucked under. It does help with my knee. Let's see if you want to untug the right toes. Open the chest. Now you have the option to release the hands anytime you want. Otherwise, I'm going into a half split with the hands interlaced behind me. I'm straightening left knee first, as far as it goes. Maybe even pointing the left toes up. Find your balance and start folding forward. Think about forehead going to the left toes. And maybe fix your gaze, it does help. I'm keeping the back straight as long as I can. Now release the fingertips onto the mat, frame the left foot. And bend the left knee. Come back into runner's lunge, lift the back knee off. Sweep the arms up into crescent lunge. Take a big inhale and then let's start with your first balance. I know it's early days. Warrior 3, I've got arms by my side. And lift the right heel off. Take your time to find your first balance. To level the head, the hips and the right heel. To find the strength in the core muscles. Flexing right foot to the mat. And hold for another breath. Bring the hands onto your hips and imagine you're lengthening between the hips and the crown of the head. So lengthen the spine one more time. Maybe straighten the left knee if it's there. And then hinge up slowly and step the right foot in the middle of the mat. Think about pyramid pose. So it's a shorter step, but you're tramlining the feet. Make sure the 10 toes are pointing to the front. Straighten up. Straighten the left knee if it's there. Level the hips. Woo. I've nearly fallen over. And reach the right arm up to the ceiling. As you reach up, that's your right arm, lengthen up even more. Make sure you have a micro bend in the left knee. Start hinging forward from the hip. Send the left hip to the back of the mat. and the crown of your head towards the front. Stop if you start feeling that the lumbar spine is bending. So I'm only going halfway. Ideally, you'll bring your straight spine parallel to the ground, but if not, bend the left knee a little bit more, or maybe come up with a straight back. Make sure you feel the back of your left thigh. The back should be completely straight. Hold for one more breath. And bring the right fingertips onto your left shin, or maybe onto the mat. We are revolving the triangle. Once you're there and you've made sure that your back is straight, use a block on the inside of the left foot if it's there. Turn the left shoulder up, send the left hip to the back of the mat, right heel pushing onto the mat, and reach the left arm up, revolving the triangle. Once you're there, check it one more time. Back straight, right heel flat. Bring the left hand all the way onto the mat. Bring the right hand all the way onto the mat. Bend your right and left knee a little bit more if you need to. Once you're there, flatten your back for a halfway lift. Inhale and exhale forward for a proper pyramid pose to stretch out the left hamstrings, and hold. Take one more breath. And give me a standing split. Bend the left knee first, transferring the weight into the left foot. And start lifting the right heel behind you. If you can, keep framing the left foot, but by reaching the fingertips towards the front of the mat, you might have more balance. And then fold the thigh, fold towards the left thigh, shin. Lift the right heel higher if it's there. You've got about 3 breaths here, so take your time. If you want to grab the back of your left leg somewhere with your left hand, that is absolutely fine. You might want to play around with the right fingertips where they want to be to have more balance. Take one more breath. And cross your ankles. Step the right foot behind the left ankle. Slowly lower it down. Squeeze the top of your right ankle onto the left heel. Give it one more halfway lift. You might want to put the hands onto the shins. Inhale. Straighten your right leg if you can. Make sure right foot is flat on the mat. And forward. And you might feel the other leg now. Feeling the outside of your right hip. Stretching IT band here. Breathe. Walk your fingertips over to the right side. As if you were walking around the feet. Slowly, slowly walk the fingertips over to the right side. And maybe fold a bit more. If you have any sciatic issues in your right leg, right glute, right side of your back, you might feel it now. So ease out of it if it's too much, or take that nice stretch. Walk the fingertips back. Make sure you lift your back slightly, bend the left knee, and place the right foot back onto the mat in line with the left foot, so untangle the ankles. Give it a halfway lift. Inhale and exhale, fold. And I don't know about you, but you should be feeling the back of your left thigh. Bend your knees, walk your hands up on the shins, and come all the way into a standing position. Once you're up, maybe pedal your heels out, maybe walk it out. And let's start on the other side. Sweep the arms up, take a big inhale. Exhale, forward, forward. Please be slow here, no rush. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step the left leg to the back into runner's lunge. Frame the right foot. Take a long step back. Keep the left knee off the mat. Once you've made sure that the right knee is above the right ankle, shift forward and backward. Drop the left knee onto the mat. If you want to help yourself with the balance, make sure the left knee comes out towards the left side of the mat, and I'm keeping left toes tucked under. Reach the arms up, crescent moon. Focus on lengthening to the ceiling and tucking pelvis, and then maybe bend back for a couple of breaths. If it's not there, just reach up to the ceiling and maybe bend the front knee. When you're ready, straighten up. Find the core muscles and the length. Interlace the fingers in the back and start opening your shoulders. We take a breath here. Make sure you're stretching the shoulders further. Your spine is long, maybe lifting the hands off the hips, feeling the front of your body, shoulders, chest. And again, you can release the hands if you want. I'm straightening the right knee, turning the right foot up, preparing for half split. Send the right hip to the back of the mat and think about forehead to the right toes. I'm keeping my back fairly straight. So you've got the stretch happening at the same time that you've got contraction in the muscle. Release the fingertips onto the mat. I'm framing the right foot and fold a bit more. Stretching the hamstrings. Let's bend the front knee, runner's lunge. Right foot flat, left knee lifts. Sweep the arms up, crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, warrior three. I'm hinging forward, arms by my side to help my back, and float the left heel into the air. Take your time to hinge, to bring the head, the hips, and the left heel on the same horizontal line. Level the hips as well, draw the belly button in. Maybe straighten the right knee if it's there. Put the hands onto the hips and lengthen between the hips and the crown of your head one more time. And as you start hinging up, step the left foot in the middle of the mat, a shorter step, but tramlining the feet to help your balance. Straightening right leg, leveling hips, so the right hip is traveling to the back for me. Left arm up, create a straight line between your left hip bone and the left fingertips, and hinge from the hips. Have a micro bend in the right knee to protect your hamstring, and only hinge far enough so that you can feel that your back is straight. You should feel the work in the right hamstring. If you need to bend your right knee more, feel free. Press the left heel onto the mat. Definitely don't look at the right knee, because it can hurt your hamstring. Hold for one more breath. Revolving pyramid. Left fingertips come onto the right shin or onto the inside of the right foot or onto the block. Main thing is your spine is long. You turn your right shoulder up first. You send the right hip to the back. You send the left hip onto the mat. And now reach the right arm up if it's there, without rounding your back. It's a lot of core work. It's a lot of strength in the back. But you also feel the right hamstrings. And I'm feeling the right glute as well. Take that breath again, one more breath. And bring the right fingertips onto the mat, bring the left fingertips onto the mat. Once you're there, maybe give your right knee a little bit of a bend. Flatten the back for a halfway lift, inhale. And exhale, fold. Maybe straighten the right knee, don't lock it out. And send the right hip to the back, properly stretching out your hamstrings in a pyramid. Having the hands on the shins is always good, as long as you feel the stretch and the work in the hamstrings. You're not feeling nervy pain, because then you need to ease out to it. Send the left heel onto the mat. Standing split. Now that we are already burning, bend the right knee first. Start lifting the left heel. Place the hands where they need to go. Take your time. Find a height in the left heel. Drop the head and shoulders and feel the stretch in the hamstrings. It's burning for me. Stretching and lengthening at the same time. It's all good. Have as much bend in the right knee as you need to. Squeeze the left glute a bit harder to lift the left heel higher. Drop the shoulders. One more breath. And step the left foot behind the right heel. Take your time. Make sure your left foot is flat. Use the blocks or bring the hands onto the shins. Straighten the left knee. Take a big inhale into a halfway lift. Lengthen the spine and forward towards the ankles as you exhale. It doesn't matter where your hands are, find the balance. The main thing is your left leg is straight, left knee is straight at this point if you can. Don't lock it out, but straight. Walk the fingertips over to your left. Drop the head, drop the chest. Lots of things are going on in the hips, in the hamstrings, in the calves. It's all good. Walk the hands back to center. Place the weight onto the right foot if it's not there already, and step the left foot back to center. So you're back into our forward fold. I just lengthen the spine one more time. Inhale and exhale. Let's roll back up. Bend the knees. Once you're up there, please be very careful. Slow it down. The hamstrings have been stretched a lot. Walk it out with the legs. Move it around. And then shoulders back. And then sweep the arms up. Inhale. We are not repeating it. Don't worry about it. Exhale, forward fold. Please take it slow. Your hamstrings are still quite stretched. Inhale into halfway lift and exhale, high plank. I'm still stepping. Taking my time. Inhale, push your weight forward. Exhale, first chaturanga. Leave it out if you want. Meet me in downward dog if you're taking it easier today. Inhale, cobra upward dog. And meet me in downward dog. Pedal the heels out. Take a couple of breaths. I'm still feeling the right hamstrings, the right glutes. And then find static downward dog. Slight bend in the knees is good, and focus on the shoulders. Leave the right heel behind you. Take a big inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, right knee touches the right tricep if you can. Round your back, push your weight forward into high plank. Give it a tap if you can. Push your right knee past the right tricep. You might already be there, and push back up into three-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose, and step through between the thumbs afterwards. Taking your time. Landing the right foot. Bend the right knee, left knee straight. Sweep the right arm up, easy twist. Take a big inhale. Exhale, turn the right shoulder up. Keep pointing right fingertips to the ceiling. Sweep the right arm back all the way down. Meet the left arm and sweep up into crescent lunge. Take a big inhale. Exhale, vertical twist to your right. Turn to your right, reach the left fingertips to the front and the right fingertips to the back. Palms are turning out to your right, bend the right knee. And feel that twist and work in the back muscles. Shoulders away from the ears. Sweeping around into reversed warrior. I'm starting by pushing right arm down, left arm up. Left heel flat when you're there. Then reach the right arm all the way to the ceiling. Left hand on your thigh. Reversing the warrior. Bend the right knee again. And hold. Feel the stretch in the right side of your body. Sit into a side lunge onto the left heel. I'm straightening right knee, turning feet, hands to heart center, turning left foot out and sitting down. You might be able to sit straight away low. Go for it. We won't be long here, but you have plenty of time. Or left elbow on the left knee and just lift the chest. As long as you feel the inner thigh stretching, you're there. Make sure your right knee is flat, straight. One more breath. And wide-legged forward fold, hands on the mat, pushing the bum up, turning the feet parallel, inhaling into a flat back, just to get ready for the hamstring stretch, and exhale, fold. Micro bend in the knees, if nothing more. Turn the tailbone up, and stretch your hamstrings and inner thighs. Take a couple more breaths. In the next round, we'll leave this out. This is just to make sure you're long enough in the inner thighs. Walk the hands over to your right side. Frame the right foot and find runner's lunge. Get ready for your first side plank. If you're coming with me, you drop the knee. Otherwise, you're ready to flick the left heel over. Show me your side plank. I'm dropping the knee. You flick the heel over and keep the left knee straight. Push the right leg back. The right arm reaches up. Lift the hip. Stack the shoulders. Hold. Bend the right knee and tap the right foot behind you. Please be careful with the back. Take a big inhale. As you exhale, bring the right foot back where it came from. Step into a high lunge. Right hand down. Sorry, that's your high plank. I'm so sorry. High plank. Step the left foot back. Once you're there, bring the right knee to your nose. Keep the shoulders above the wrists. And step back into downward dog. Push the right foot back. And push your bum up. Take a breath here. Option to wait for me. Or flush it out with the chaturanga. Inhale, push forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Take one more breath. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to the left tricep. Push your shoulders above the wrists, or push your left knee past your left tricep. Push back into three-legged dog. That's a tough one on the tummy. Inhale. Exhale, left knee to the nose and step through between the thumbs. Left arm up, easy twist. Make sure the left knee is in line with the left ankle. Reach up, stack the shoulders, and hold for another exhale to feel the twist in the back. Sweep the left arm back, crescent lunge, sweep it down, join the right arm, standing all the way up, arms up, inhale, and vertical twist to your left, exhale, right fingertips go to the front, left fingertips to the back and hold. Back muscles are working, core muscles are working. Open the palms out to the left side. Cartwheel around, reversing the warrior, all the way around. Right heel down, left fingertips up, right fingertips on the thigh, and hold the side bend. Bend the left knee. Side lunge onto the right heel, hands to heart center for me. I'm straightening left knee, turning the feet, sitting onto the right heel. You sit as low as you want, or right elbow on the right knee with me. Long spine. Feel the inner thigh stretching. And take one more breath. Wide-legged forward fold. Sweep the hands onto the mat. Push your bum up. Micro bend in the knees. Inhale into a halfway lift and exhale, fold. Without any bouncing. Taking the stretch further. Turning tailbone up. And maybe reach the arms behind you if it's there. Beautiful. Walk the hands to the left foot. Frame the left foot in runner's lunge. Side plank. You can keep the right knee straight or come with me, but bend the right knee, pop it onto the mat, pivot on the right knee and push the left foot back, left arm up. Find your side plank, stack the shoulders and hips. Bend the left knee and pop it onto the mat behind you. Just a little tap. Come back into side plank. High plank, both hands down, step the feet back. Once you're there, bring the left knee to the nose, give it a tap. Push back into downward dog. Hold here or flush it out with the chaturanga. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. We're starting again, changing it slightly, just a little bit faster. Inhale, lift the right heel behind you, three-legged dog. Exhale, push the right knee, pause the right tricep or just tap. Now if you can, as you push past, press up. Push back up. Push the right heel back up, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose. Please leave out bits and pieces. Step through. Right arm up, easy twist. Make sure the right knee is above the right ankle in the front. Now listen up, just have a think. If you're worried about your back, sweep the arms up into crescent lunge first, then give me a vertical twist. If you're sure about your back, draw the belly button in and hinge up into, there's a vertical twist, looking to your right. If you're not sure, sweep the arms up, inhale, and exhale, twist to your right. Let's go for it, guys. Find a position. One more breath. Reversed warrior. Cartwheel the arms around, the right fingertips up, left heel flat, and reach up for a side bend. Take a big inhale here. Exhale, side lunge onto the left heel. Sit over onto the back of the mat and find your side lunge. Wide-legged forward fold, hands on the mat, bum up high, and fold. Walk to the front of the mat, frame the right foot. Side plank or straight into wild thing if you want. You can always drop the left knee onto the mat. Push the right foot back. I'm finding side plank first. Then popping right foot onto the mat. Opening the chest. I'm going to come back into high plank, right knee to nose. Right hand down, pulling right knee to the nose. Giving it a tap and push back into three-legged dog this time. Push the right heel high, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga, or pop the right foot onto the mat. Pushing through chaturanga, both feet on the mat. Inhale, cobra or upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. Anytime you need to leave out chaturanga, please feel free. Take a breath and repeat it on the other side. Lift the left heel, three-legged dog. Exhale, left knee, pause the left tricep, maybe a press up or just a tap on the tricep. Push back up, three-legged dog, left heel up, inhale. Exhale, left knee to the nose, tap. Step through. Left arm up, easy twist. Inhale. Have a think. You can go into a crescent lunge and twist to your left. Or engage the stomach muscles and hinge up. Already looking to my left. It's a bit trickier. Careful on your back and knees. Hold for one more breath. Reversed warrior. Cartwheel around. Left fingertips will be up, right heel flat, right hand on the right thigh. Hold. Take one more big inhale. Exhale, side lunge onto the right heel. Hold for one more breath here. Wide-legged forward fold, hands on the mat, bum up high, feet parallel. Give it just one breath here. Frame the left foot. Side plank, then into a wild thing, or drop the right knee. Push the left foot back. Lift the left hand up. Side plank first. Then bend the left knee. Pop the left foot behind you if you want to do the back bend wild thing. Lift the hips high. And straight into left knee to nose in a high plank. Left hand down, turn over. Left knee to the nose. Push up into three-legged dog. Left heel up, inhale. And pop the left foot down. Leave out chaturanga or come forward and sink through. Inhale, cobra, upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. Step the right foot on the outside of the right hand for a lizard twist. It will be a quick one, but I need your hip flexors to be flexible for a straddle spread if you want to put that in. I'm dropping left knee, untucking toes. Option 1, to bring the elbows onto the mat. Option 2, straight away I'm stretching the quads, right arm to the front, all the way up and to the back. Drop the hips, because that will increase it. Bend the right knee. Or see if you want to grab the left foot. Shoulder up. We won't be here for long, but we will have a go with the straddle split. Turn the shoulder up. Turn the heart up. Lovely. Release. Tug the toes under. Right hand down. Very slowly find downward dog. Now guys, good time to have a little sit down to have a look. I'm going to start with from a shorter downward dog. We're going to have a play with the right leg only. Downward dog. Three-legged dog. Lift the left heel. Crunch the tummy. Bend the right knee. And bring the right inner thigh onto the top of your right tricep and bend the knee as close as you can to your groin, and see if you can tip your weight into the fingertips and maybe lift the left foot off. The higher you come up to your right hip flexor and the more weight you push into the fingertips, the more you can do. If that's too much, then maybe try tapping the tricep, maybe pushing past, or maybe the tricep you have been trying. Have a go, maybe a couple of them. Just do one more for you. I'm coming from a shorter downward dog. Heel, tuck, bend. Can you see I'm stepping over? And all the weight is in the fingertips. And it's going to be about how much weight you can push to the front, how much you can, there you go, squeeze the glute, the left glute to lift. Don't knacker yourself out, because you can have a go again later. Yeah. There you go. Guys, relax for a sec. There's a lot on the wrist. So if you finish, some of you are still trying, press the back of your wrists onto the mat. Just give it a little break and we try the other way. And I think you can see already that when it comes to the routine, you can put that in. I know, it's so exciting, isn't it? Right, let's do the hip flexor stretch on the other side. So you come back into downward dog, the left foot comes on the outside of the left hand. I'm keeping the back leg straight, so you should feel the front of your right hip. That's where I need the opening, so you can switch on the right glute. And you're more likely to be able to lift the left leg. And I'm dropping the right knee. You can come onto your elbows if that's where you feel it, but for me the real opening is left onto the front, up, and just dropping the hip and reaching back. I'm opening the whole right side of my body. And then you have the option to grab the right foot if it's there. If not, just feel that you're dropping the hip by bending the left knee and lift the chest. So think about the line between the right shoulder, hip, and the knee. You're trying to open it. Lift the chest. Lovely. Relax. Stepping back very slowly. Make sure you engage the core muscles first. Find downward dog. Again, I'm a cheetah or total cheetah. This would be my downward dog. I go a little bit shorter. Shh, don't tell anyone. Lift the left heel. And I'm bending the left knee. Lifting right heel. I'm trying to push the left knee past my left tricep as much as I can. As high up to your inner thigh, your groin with the left elbow as you can. And push the weight into the fingertips. It's not pleasant on the wrists, but that's how you're getting those wrists stronger. You will also notice one side is easier. It could be the core muscles, it could be the flexibility in the opposite hip flexor, it could be the strength of the arm you're on. Guys, look at the other side. Look at the other, so I'm going left arm, look, if you're not sure. Left knee is coming up. Look what happens with the right tricep. Look where it goes. And you see, I've made it into a shelf. It doesn't go past me, I'm not strong enough for that. I pop it onto my rib. So both elbows are becoming a shelf. If you finished, sit back, press the back of your wrists onto the mat. Just remember that you can always do a little press up when knee comes past the tricep. Mimi says, no chance. Yes, there is. Right, guys, shake it out. Before we carry on, little back bend here. Camel pose for me, tucking toes. If you know your camel pose, you're warm. Don't wait for me, untuck the toes. I'm starting on the heels, but you can start here. Clench, and let's go for it. Make sure you open the top of your shoulders. Knees fit, hip distance. Put the pubic bone to the front and feel the opening in the front of your body. Make sure your neck is comfortable as well. And breathe in your camel pose just to open the front of the body. So it's a back bend. You're on your knees, opening. Yeah. Lovely. Look forward and come out of your camel pose. Sit into child's pose. Focus on rounding the back to feel that the spine is stretching the other way. Got 2 more rounds of your flow, but you're going to turn away from me. Just think about it. Don't even have to look at me. Just think about it. After reversed warrior side lunge, you won't come back to the front. You're going to turn away from me and do the whole thing from there, repeating it from there. But you know all of it. You don't even have to see me. Downward dog. If you're thinking about doing the same at the beginning, maybe make it shorter. Cheat with me. Don't forget, tapping the right knee to the right tricep is absolutely fine. Let's start on the right side. Lift the right heel. Inhale, 3-legged dog. Exhale, right knee past the right tricep. Try and lift into the hand balance. Push the right foot back. Take your time, take your time, take your time. Push the right foot up into 3-legged dog. Inhale. I'm going to wait for you here, no rush. Exhale, right knee to the nose and step through. Right arm high, easy twist. Make sure the right knee is above the right ankle. Take a big inhale. Exhale, keep twisting. Vertical twist to your right. Sweep up if you need to into lunge first or hinge up. Take 1 more inhale here. Reversed warrior, cartwheel over left heel flat, right arm up. 1 more inhale as you reach over. Exhale, side lunge onto the left heel. Sit down low, sitting onto the back of the mat. Hold for 1 more breath, and this is when you turn away from me. Frame the left foot. Runner's lunge. Side plank into wild thing. Right heel flat, left foot back, left arm up. And tap the left foot behind you. Open up into wild thing if it's there. Bring it back into high plank. I'm already shortening the stance. Tap the left knee to the nose. And this is where you're finishing. And you're starting the other side. Push the left heel up, three-legged dog. Take a big inhale. Push the left knee past the tricep or go into the hand balance. Push the left heel back up. Three-legged dog, take your time. Big inhale here. I'll wait for you, I'll wait for you. Step through between the thumbs, knee to nose if you can. Left arm up, easy twist. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Vertical twist because your spine is vertical. Straighten up, turning to the left. Cartwheel around, reversed warrior, left fingertips to the ceiling. Right heel flat. Inhale for the side bend. Exhale, side lunge onto the right heel. You're coming back to the front of your mat. Hold for one more breath. Hold. We still have the side plank. Wild thing. And we do that one more time. If you want to sit it out, that's fine. Frame the right foot. Side plank. Drop the left knee if you need to. Left heel over otherwise. Right foot back. Right arm up. Wild thing. Pop the right foot behind you. Open up into back bend. High plank. Right hand down, right knee to the nose. Tap. I'm already shortening the stance by walking the hands towards the back of the mat. And push your right heel up. Guys, starting again from the right heel, three-legged dog, inhale. Exhale, hand balance. Or tap the right knee to the right tricep. Push the right heel back up. Three-legged dog, take your time. I'm here. Inhale. Exhale, right knee to the nose, step through. Right hand up, easy twist. Inhale. Exhale, hold. Vertical twist, hinge up or sweep the arms up first. Looking to your right. Bend the right knee, sink low, shoulders away from the ears. Reversed warrior, cartwheel around, right arm up, left heel flat, left hand on your thigh. Inhale into the bend. Exhale, side lunge onto the left heel. Hold for one more breath and you're going to be turning away from me. Frame the left foot, runner's lunge. Get ready for side plank, drop the right knee if you need to, right heel over otherwise. Left foot back, left arm up. Wild thing if you want to pop the left foot behind you. Open the hips, back bend. High plank, I'm already shortening the stance. I'm cheating, totally cheating. Left knee to the nose, tap. And let's do the last one. Left heel up, three-legged dog. Inhale, knee to tricep or hand balance. Take your time. Left heel up, three-legged dog. Inhale. Exhale, knee to nose and step through. Left arm up, easy twist. Inhale as you reach up. Exhale, hold. Vertical twist to your left, hinge up. Sink lower, shoulders away from the ears. Cartwheel around, reversed warrior, right heel flat, left arm up. Hold the side bend, inhale. Exhale, side lunge onto the right heel. Almost there, you only have the side plank and wild thing left. Hold for one more breath. Frame the right foot, come back to the front of the mat. Side plank, right foot back, right arm up. One more wild thing, right foot behind you. Open the chest. Lift the hip. One more high plank, right hand on the mat. Pull the right knee to the nose. Take a big inhale, tap. Exhale, downward dog, step the right foot down, bum up high. Wait here, one more chaturanga just for fun. Inhale forward. Exhale, sink through. Inhale, cobra upward dog, long neck. Exhale, downward dog. And hold. Bring down the heart rate. Stretch the shoulders, maybe drop the heels towards the mat. Take one more breath. Find yourself on your bum. I'm crossing the ankles behind the wrists. Drop the knees and push the feet to the side. It might be easier. I'm going onto my back straight away. Lying down on your back. Once you're there, right leg long. If you have a strap, you might want to use it. Right leg long, left knee in, hug it in. Bring the left knee towards your armpit. Just hold. You might feel the stretch in your glutes. And then when you're ready, extend the left knee out. Push the foot up to the ceiling for a hamstring stretch. Good time to use the strap or hold on to the back of your leg. Close your eyes. Bring down the heart rate. Long inhales. Long exhales. Bend your right knee and pull the right heel up towards your bum on the mat, flat. And stretching your glutes, bend the left knee, left heel on top of the right thigh. Find your glute stretch. You can keep the right foot flat, push the left knee away from you, or reach between the thighs and pull right thigh towards your chest to feel the left hip. Spinal twist. Slide the left thigh on top of the right. You're crossing above the knees, arms in a T. Make sure the knees are coming into your chest and push them over to your left shin, pulling right knee across. Look over your right shoulder and keep the right shoulder blades flat. If this is too much, find your spinal twist, wherever that is for you. Slowly coming back through center. Left leg straight, right knee in, hug it into your chest and maybe pull it down towards your right armpit. Stretching hamstrings to your right, right foot up to the ceiling, grab the back of your right leg or use the strap. And then shoulders are relaxing onto the mat. glute stretch. Bend your left knee, pull the left heel up towards your bum. Flat on the mat to start with, unless you're ready to bring the thigh in. Right heel across the left thigh. Find the glute stretch. You can always reach between the thighs. If you want to take it further, make sure you can feel it in the right hip. Slide right thigh on top of the left. Arms in a T. Bring the knees over to your right side. Feeling spinal twist, lower back stretching, keeping left shoulder blade flat on the mat. Coming back through center. Untangle. Just give yourself a long stretch one more time. And then slowly roll onto your side. Bring yourselves into a seated position. No rush. Once you're there, long spine, comfy legs. Let's do the neck stretches. Release the shoulders away from the ears. Ear to shoulder one way. Hold it for another breath if you can. Just to feel that nice stretch in the shoulders. Change direction. Come back to center, drop the chin to the chest. Roll your head one way. Other way. Once you're back to center, lift your gaze. Reach the arms up. Take a big inhale. Exhale, hands to heart center. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Well done guys. Sorry I